Kevin, is Rosenior going to be at Chelsea in 6 years?
Not at all.
Karis, is Rosenior going to be at Chelsea in 6 years?
Give it 2 years.
The way football's moving anyway, long-term management is out the equation now.
So Karis is saying give it 2 years. So we're going to have to pay him out the remaining 4 years of the... Bro, that's like 30 million in the bin.
Unless you're Arteta, the dictator. Like, I love Arteta, but that guy...
Different. Bro, Arteta is basically Xi Jinping. He's the one that's running the club over there. Kroenke is there to give him the check. But Arteta has the final say, bro. Arsenal's a different situation.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Couchside Coaches. I'm your host for today, Carrick, and I'm joined by my assistants, Kevin and Denzel, who are both needlessly...
Today you're the assistant coach, bro. Me and Kevin are the co-head coaches today, bro.
Go-head coaches.
For those who aren't watching and are listening, they're needlessly wearing sunglasses because they think their clubs are back, Chelsea and Man United. But anyways, welcome to the podcast. We got lots to discuss. For example, Arsenal, Chelsea, United, City bottling, and just plenty more. So I say let's tuck in, let's dive in. I think Kevin's got a lot to say on United, so let's start with him first. What have you got to say? You beat Fulham 3-2.
Why you start with Fulham?
We are starting with Fulham, don't worry.
Let's start with the game before that, bro.
Let's start with the game. Let's start with everything. So, Man and thought City were going to deal with us. Obviously, small boys dealt with them. Let's talk about the game everyone wants to hear about, Arsenal. So, Arsenal, the top of the league.
Why do you care about us too much?
Because, okay, cool. Let's establish this first, yeah. I'm a Man United fan from London. My ops are not Liverpool. My ops are Arsenal. And I'm not going to lie, Denzel, Chelsea as well sometimes. But my ops are Arsenal because all the man are Arsenal fans around me. So that game that's my El Clasico. Do you get? So when we started that game and obviously you man first scored, I was like, oh damn. I was like, okay, it's looking dark. Carrick got a lucky win against City. Now it's over. But then you man cannot tell me the way we played that game did not show your potential. Like, I want to enjoy myself, but because I remember Oli, I can't fully enjoy myself. I can't lose myself yet. I can't lose myself in the sauce because the way we were passing with conviction, the way we were dribbling. Oh my god, Dogu, bro. Oh my god. Carrick is whispering in my ear right now, and I'm folded. I'm folded. The way we're passing the ball around you, man, you think we're top of the league. We'll think we're top of the league. Dogu bang the top left corner. There's Cunha said bagam bottom right. Nah, bro. There's levels to this game. No matter how bad we are, we always just the highlight of the league. I'm so sorry. Then Fulham afterwards, yeah, that was the game that every United fan was more worried about because we always turn up when the opponents are serious, isn't it? And when Kevin banged it, I said, "Okay, God, I know it was a good run, back." I
had lines for you. I was out in the cafe.
For the listeners, yeah, Karis or Denzel, someone started messaging me in the group chat. Then
it was Denzel first.
It was yeah. Then before they could finish the message, Sesko scored. I said, "My God never fails."
Yeah, that was me. I can't lie. Denzel sent the voice. Denzel sent a voice note, and then I started saying Fulham, and then Sesko banged it.
You cannot tell me.
I can't lie. That finish was crazy. He didn't even look up. He took a touch, separated the ball just a little bit, like half a meter. I've been saying this for years. For when footballers get a humble trim, don't get this. Like, look at your Corres. Don't get no fancy trim. Get a buzz cut.
He scored recently, but anyways,
get a simple skin fade. Matter of fact, just get a skin it. You'll start balling.
That was a great finish, man. That's what you call it, striker's finish, like instinct. He didn't even look up. He said, "I know where I am in the box. I know where the goal is." Yeah, man, that's a great.
And
I'll give credit. He killed it. He killed it dead, and the shot at top corner. I can't lie. That was a great goal.
Sorry, shout out to Bruno Fernandes.
I was about to get onto that as well.
Shout out to Bruno Fernandes. Man said he dummied it on the flank, and Bruno cannot leave. Whoever it was, Bruno cannot leave my club. Whatever he wants, like what Rio said, whatever number he wants, let him put it down.
Is it fair to say that Bruno Fernandes is the best number 10 in the league?
In the world? Argue with me.
Based on current form, I think it's on current form. It's hard to say to put forward a better number 10 than him right now.
Yeah, tell me.
Even in the last, like obviously, other than like De Bruyne, who's gone to that Serie A now, but I'm talking about just the Prem. I think he's the best 10 in the league.
Like, if we're talking about the best number 10, I'm talking about who's the most valuable to a club. If Bruno was to leave Man United today, that's what for sure. You say we've not reached rock bottom yet. If Bruno was to leave and we don't replace him adequately, that's rock bottom.
I hear it. But honestly, I'm impressed with what Carrick's done because he's got you guys playing like proper passing combinations. Like you look like an actual competent team again. And then this whole like renaissance of what he's done with Dorgu, it's just crazy. Like these guys, he's taken him from left wing back to this winger archetype role where he's smashing goals in the final third and contributing. And it's like everyone keeps saying it. It's like it reminds of like Gareth Bale's arc when he went from left back to winger. So it's a shame he got injured, but honestly, I think Carrick's unlocked something special in him. I personally don't see Dorgu going back to left wing back unless you're playing against, like, say, I don't know, next season or something where you're back in. Let's say hypothetically you finish in the UCL places and you're back playing against top clubs where you might see yourselves on the back foot. Then maybe you'll use him as left wing back again. But I honestly think this is the start of him now being a winger, basically, because you can't see him doing all that and then go back and relegate him to left wing back. It will be a waste of his talent.
No chance.
So,
the thing that
shout
I'm
out to Carrick and Bruno.
I'm gonna say Denzel. The thing I'm scared of Bruno is that I saw a stat. I was looking through TNT Sports. It's saying Bruno Fernandes is 9 assists away from breaking the all-time Prem assist record with 14 matches remaining. So Henry and De Bruyne have it. So he's got 9. He's got what 9 assists away. It's crazy. So that's like
whoa.
But then that opens a new conversation for me because United have been criticised for the past couple of years for the graveyard shift. That gets thrown around a lot for like strikers not succeeding at United. But my question is, how shit was Højlund? Because now
you know what? No, let me stop you there. I don't think it was shit, We've seen this time and time again where like the Prem is the hardest league in the world, bro.
True.
I don't think people understand. The Prem is peak. And we've seen this happen time. Like, look at Gyökeres. The guy was scoring 90 goals in the Portuguese league. He's come here now and he's struggling to score goals against relegation sides, bro. Like, it's crazy.
We're getting there again, don't worry. We're getting there.
The Prem is a mirror, bro. It will show you who you really are. So as much as Højlund was, to be fair, even like the Højlund signing, I don't think he really applies in this scenario because I don't know what data your analyst was looking at. When you guys signed him, the guy only had like 14 career goals, bro, or something like that. So that signing alone was bookie. I think you put way too much money in on the potential. But even now, Højlund's gone to Napoli and he's doing okay over there. Like, he's doing well. So
he kind of dropped off a little bit, but he started well.
Yeah, like the Prem is bro, the Prem is not easy, man.
But like, yeah, honestly, another person that we have to talk about in United's team that has done amazingly is Casemiro. Forget him.
There's something about players, when they say like, listen, this is my last season. It's like it gives them a second wind.
I said last dance.
I'm just gonna throw caution to the wind and play without any care. Like he's playing like he's 18 again, and he wants that first pro contract, bro. Like,
no, but you see what's helping him is that double pivot. Because I'm not going to lie to you. The previous episodes of this pod, just pretend I wasn't speaking because I was actually supporting Amorim. Amorim is a fool. He was.
We told you for time.
Hold on, but the thing is that I'm humble enough to admit, innit? Like I'm learning.
Yeah.
In that double pivot, he's not so isolated as before because Mainu, oh my god. Anyway, one thing at a time. Like having Mainu next to him to compose the play, as composed as he is, it makes it easier for them to play off of each other. Whereas before, having Bruno there, that's not his strong suit, right? He's often isolated because Bruno is best up the pitch. So you're seeing a whole cascade of attackers come at you and it's just one Casemiro. Even Casemiro in his prime couldn't handle that by himself. Maybe it's controversial, only Kante, I think, you can forgive to leave him alone like that because he's got like 50 lungs. But not Casemiro at 35 years of age. Have some mercy. Do you get? So I think while we're seeing the real Casemiro back, it's because of that double pivot. And because that double pivot is back, 1 year with an additional player option is not bad.
No. You're more. I hear you. I'd be the same. The way he's playing, I'll be like,
because I don't trust United to replace him properly. And every time, bro, there's a Buki statistic. Every time Casemiro comes off and Ugarte comes on, we drop off.
It's true.
That's scary.
Yeah, but I mean, that's not even like, you don't even need data to see that. Ugarte and like Casemiro is here and Ugarte is like below hell, bro. Like the difference in levels is insane. So of course that's gonna happen.
It's dark.
No, realistically, we have to ask Kevin and Denzel, like in our Thursday football session, are all the guys better than Ugarte?
No.
We're not going to
let me not violate him like that because the level of pro football is crazy. But I would say Ugarte for a professional footballer is much further away from his peers than we're close to him, bro. Like he's terrible for a professional footballer. I'm so sorry. There's certain pro footballers that are like, they are the bottom percentile of what makes a professional. Like they just scraped it, bro. And that's Ugarte. Like that guy, honestly, I understand why PSG sold him now.
But if you ask me, it depends on how shameless for me to be this question. Period. No human being, civilian is better than any footballer. Of course, yeah. But if you ask me this question waived, I'll 1v1 him.
Well, look what Elastico.
I'll 1v1 him. I'll win. I'll 1v1 him. Like there's certain man, even drunk, you don't mess with. You don't mess with Messi drunk. Like
the 1v1 versus Ugarte for 2 million. You're doing it
for 2 million. Ugarte will be worried about me for 2 million. Ugarte will be worried about me, bro. 2 million. I'll show you that the dreams are dead. They're dead, but I can revive them still.
2 million. I'm pulling out skill moves I've never done in my life, man.
advanced rainbow flick,
bro.
The 5-star skills you got ultimate team.
Right. But no, honestly, before we get to my club, I want to talk about Arsenal because when we recorded the last episode, Arsenal was like 8 points clear. Probably now all of a sudden you're only let me look at the table again.
We're 6 clear right now.
6 points. So is it getting a little bit squeaky bum time for Arsenal because small by small your lead is whittling down, bro?
I wouldn't say so, and the only reason why is because of number one, and you've known me since we've been on the pod. I expected that there'll be some difficulties along the way. It's always going to happen when you're in these sorts of seasons. But number two, you also know, and I said this is not the City of old that had Kevin De Bruyne. When you make this mistakes and De Bruyne just comes on the pitch and just bang one, bang two, and I'm done. Yeah. There's no De Bruyne. There's no, you know Mourinho's thing was like, oh, Kevin De Bruyne, David Silva, Aguero, Sterling. There's none of them, man, that would scare you. So for me, that's the reason why they're not winning the league. And Rodri, his legs are cooked. So it's like we've got a quality team, but because of the competition aren't really doing what they should be doing, that's why I'm not super scared. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I hear that, but I think my thing is, yes, City has lost those game changers in like De Bruyne and the guys you mentioned, but Arsenal have shown us time and time again that when the pressure turns up, when it's balls to the wall and everything's on the line, you guys find a way to crumble at the last minute. So is there not like an element of fear that history is going to repeat itself again where, maybe it comes down to like the final 8 games of the season and then it's a draw here and there and a loss here and there, and now it's the final game of the season is now deciding whether you're going to win the league when it's something that you should have wrapped up already?
Do you know what it is? I think with Arsenal, people kind of sensationalize what happened with us, and it's because of when we have a draw, to everybody is basically a loss. That's how good we've been. Like if I go through our last few results, Leeds 4-0, Carrick 3-2. United, sadly, we lost to these idiots, but we move.
Not sad, but the most in
English. He's back now. Inter, we beat them 3-1 convincingly as well. The people that went all the way in the Champions League. Nottingham Forest was disappointing. So you see, we dropped points here and there. I won't lie about that. But the good thing with us is that we can have an off day, but we won't lose. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like before Nottingham Forest, we beat you, man, in the EFL. Obviously, this is at the time of recording. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow in the second leg. Hopefully, we haven't lost by the time this has been edited and chopped up. But yeah, Portsmouth, we beat them. Liverpool, we drew. Bournemouth, we win. So you see what I'm saying? Like, there's been a mix of draws and wins. We don't often lose. Whereas City, they're like week after week. Like, Haaland's not even showing up right now. He's doing his own Gyökeres impression at the moment. So you see, like, right now, City's best attacker this season has probably been Shirky or Push Doku. And if Shirky's not playing well, is like the rest of their team is not playing well. Phil Foden's gone back to default. I'm kind of talking more about their team, but it's more because of like when you're in a title race, you do pay a lot of attention to your rivals. No matter what the players will always be saying, like the players will be in their own world, but as fans, you obviously see what they're doing too.
Do you want a controversial take?
Go for it.
Go on.
If you man want this league, sacrifice every other competition you're in.
I don't think so because they're the top of the Champions League table.
I'm never going to take Arsenal serious in this lifetime.
Of course, yeah, I know, bro.
I promise you.
Shame.
I promise you that Champions League, like, yeah.
I would agree and say like sack off at the League Cup, like,
yeah,
bro,
maybe.
Like let Max Darman play that even with his broken ankle, fam. Like, it's the league, like no one cares about it, bro. That's for like all due respect. You know, shout out Newcastle, but you know, these men were crying tears when they won the League Cup because it's their first trophy in how long, in it? Whereas, respectively, us being like the fans of the clubs that we support, we win the League Cup, and it's like, all right, cool. It's like it's an aside, you know. It's something you can say, okay, the season has been decent. Whereas for smaller clubs, that's a defining moment for them. So Arsenal doesn't really need that right now because your fans haven't watched Arteta build this for so long just to go and pick up the League Cup. So I think you guys can probably sack that off. But I think as much as I don't like to admit it, Arsenal have had a great run in the Champions League so far. They played 8 games, they won 8 games. Like whether you want to admit or not, they were the best team in the league phase. Simply off the fact they didn't.
Let's go Bayern and Inter in one phase.
Yeah, and it wasn't like you played like crap teams either. Like you played serious clubs and you did your thing. So I would say, you know, as long as you're in the running, there's a chance for you guys to do the double. But whether you will remains to be seen. I don't think you will. But the fact that we're even having this conversation means that something's going right. Because I don't think, compared to last season, it wasn't really a conversation as such. Like, yeah, you guys got to the semi-finals or whatever. But yeah, whereas now it's like you've convincingly won the league phase of Champions League. So it's like, oh, okay. And then you're top of the Prem as well. So it's like, oh, maybe you're doing something.
Yeah, I'll put it this way before we move on to Chelsea. With regard to all the competitions, I think a lot of like clubs, like for example, Pep and his Man City sides, before they've gone on big runs of winning trophies, the first cup final in any season is the League Cup final, and it tends to set them up for winning loads of stuff. So for me, it's not a case of we have to sack it off. For me, we still have to give it importance because once you've got that winning mindset in you, you're going to go win the rest. Get this, get that. And for me, yeah, we have to go for everything, see what we can do. Come summer, I pray we get Odegaard out this club, but it's not going to happen. Oh, my gosh.
I think Gyökeres is replacing him as a problem fast.
Yeah, well.
No, don't worry. But Berta's on phone to Union Alvarez. He's whispering sweet nothing, so don't worry. That's it. Yeah. It's more flipping Odegaard and his aversion to passing centrally. Passing it out wide. The way he blasted that one ball, but he argued his case to get that corner, so now he's happy, so it's calm. Yeah, but we got a good thing going. We got a big squad, so I feel like we can go for everything, and we'll just see what happens. So, on to Chelsea now.
On to Chelsea. Listen, all I want to say is Rosenior is our first black British manager, bro. Yeah. My club is over 100 years old. This is the first black British manager. So this is a big step. And he's won 5 games in a row. 5 games in a row. My manager's going around with quotes like, manage is a combination of man and age. So I'm aging men.
Is that what you said?
That's what he said.
That's not hard. No.
You know what? Fair enough, bro. But
That's not hard. Sorry.
It's not hard, but listen, he dropped them. I'm backing it, innit? 2-0 against Brentford, 1-0 against Paphos, 3-1 Palace, 3-2 Napoli, 3-2 West Ham. You can only beat who's in front of you, bro. But now, let me take the shades off and be very serious. I need Rosenior to fail. I need Rosenior to fail spectacularly, and I'll explain why. The shades are off. This is me being normal now. Cool, 5 wins in a row. A black man's doing well. That's great. But you're going to be the sacrificial lamb for my agenda, bro. Winstanley Stewart, right? Laurence Stewart and Paul Winstanley, the head clowns of the Chelsea football circus. I need them gone. And I need them gone now. Like, I was about to say something crazy, but I said, you know what? Let me just chill. But
you lost Jacques recently.
If there's any possibility that their names end up in certain documents that have been released, if you know what I'm talking about, I would rejoice. Because these guys are idiots.
Add the Glazers into that prayer.
Conky's fixed up.
Let me break down the Chelsea clown show for you guys. Yeah, cool. This might be a bit of a long segment, guys. Bear with me because I need to get this off my chest. Yeah, Maresca was doing, in my opinion, a good job. Right, first season, you've won 2 trophies. The flipping continental, whatever, the Conference League thing, and then the Club World Cup. First Club World Cup champions. We won the whole lot. Yay, everyone's happy. Cool. Maresca made it very clear to the board. He needs a centre back. I don't know if you guys have watched us. Our centre back options are horrible. It's the squad depth for centre backs right now is shaky. Right, Colwell's still injured. Fofana is fit for the first season in ever, basically. I like Chalobah personally. I think he's good. We had 2 great centre backs in Anselmino and Mamadou Sarr, who we then sent to them. But I'm going to come back to them because there's even a fiasco of them. And then Achampong, he can play centre back as well, and he can also play right back. But for whatever reason, Maresca wasn't using him. Cool. Now, when Maresca joined the club, obviously he knew that he was basically going to be a puppet, right? That the board tells you, here's what you do, and you just do it. That was cool in the first season. But when he now started winning things, like any normal manager would, he said, cool, let's try and revisit that.
I'm a big boy.
Yeah, like I've proven that, that I can do my job. So can I get a bit more leeway and control here? Guys, the medical team was telling him who to play and who to rotate. And then Egbali was also telling him who to start to keep player value. So they're not even interested in whether we win the game here. They're more interested in who starts so that we can retain their market value. I'm sorry, is this a private equity firm or a football club, bro? Guys are making decisions based on the stock market. Like, I'll bug out, bro. Guys imagine you're a football manager and the guys coming to your office telling you, hey, listen, we're starting Garnacho because I want to transfer market and he ting dip by 3 mil. I'll be like, what does that have to do with me? I want to start the best players possible. The medical team's not telling you, actually, nah, I'm overriding your decision. That one I can sort of agree with. That's not too bad, the medical team making squad decisions, because at the end of the day, they sort of know what's best in terms of players' health. So I'm not too angry about that. What I am angry about is Egbali thinking that he knows about football and then coming in and telling him who's playing, who not to play. So he sacked him, and then it's money wasted. He was on a 5-year contract. Fair enough, Maresca left money on the table. The clown show continues now with Rosenior's coming. Guys, they gave him a 6-year contract.
That's money, man. I'm telling
Bro,
you.
An unproven manager has been given a 6-year contract. Let's just both, Kevin, is Rosenior going to be at Chelsea in 6 years?
Not at all.
Karras, is Rosenior going to be at Chelsea in 6 years?
Give it 2 years.
The way football's moving anyway, long-term management is out the equation now.
So Karras is saying give it 2 years. So we're going to have to pay him out the remaining 4 years of the... Bro, that's like 30 million in the bin. For no reason.
Unless you're Arteta, the dictator. Like, I love Arteta, but that guy... Different. It's because of his words.
Bro, Arteta is basically Xi Jinping. He's the one that's running the club over there. Kroenke is there to give him the check. But Arteta has the final say, bro. Arsenal's a different situation. So it's different over there. But then this is why I'm more annoyed at the squad building business, yeah. I don't know if you guys have seen what happened with one of our centre-backs, Aaron Anselmino, right?
He was crying when he left Dortmund, yeah.
Cool. He was crying when he left Dortmund. Now, this one's a bit of a funny one because I actually rate what the club done, but at the same time, I do feel sorry for him. Dortmund was trying to tap him up whilst on loan. Dortmund was making public press statements saying, we really like Anselmino, we'd like to keep him permanently. We're not doing that, bro. I sent my player to you on loan to develop, and you're talking about what are you saying though? You feel in Germany, you trying to stay here. That's what we're doing, bro. Obviously, our board has now seen this and gotten upset and said, you know what? Bring him back. Because you're trying to whisper sweet nothings in his ear. They brought him back, sent him to Strasbourg, cool. Then we tried to buy this Jeremy Jacket guy. I've never heard of him in my life. Everyone was talking about, he's the second coming of Saliba or whatever. You know how people gas up these young French centre-backs. Then I'm hearing that Liverpool twanged us to it. And now we're saying, on the last day of the window, we've recalled Mamadou Sarr from Strasbourg.
He's good, I can't lie to. He's
very good. He's an AFCON champion now, so big him up. And he's also just a great centre-back anyway.
He's better than Jacquet. I'll tell you that for free. But yeah.
I've heard people say the same thing. But my thing is, we have a million players on loan. Even I don't know if you guys remember David Datro Fofana.
He's still around.
Bro, we just sent him on loan to Strasbourg. This is what I'm saying. Like, what we doing, bro? We've bought like 1,000 strikers, and then like half of them are on loan. Then we'll randomly decide, come back, actually go on loan. This is how we fumble things with Jackson. We sent him on, we tried to send him out because we're like, we got Delap and João Pedro. Then Delap got injured. We tried to call him back, and Jackson, bro, I'm going to Bayern. And I hear it. Even though Jackson couldn't finish to save his life most of the time, I understand why he burnt that bridge with the club. That's cool. But my thing is, as long as Laurence Stewart and Paul Winstanley are the SDs of Chelsea Football Club, we are not thriving. I need every Chelsea fan to get that in their head. As long as they are the sporting directors, this club is going nowhere. We're going to be yo-yoing between third and fourth for the foreseeable future, pick up a few trophies along the way if we're lucky, but we're not going to compete for the league. 100%, because these guys don't know what they're doing, bro.
Do you know what's the worst part? That's crazy, man. The worst part of all of this is that I rate Rosenior, but if, let's say, he gets sacked or whatever, the next person in line will probably be Gary O'Neill from Strasbourg.
I'll kill myself.
I
promise you, if Gary O'Neill ever gets a "here we go" for my club, there's no more Couchside Coaches podcast. I'm not coming on to talk about Chelsea when my man is Gary O'Neill. Don't piss me off, bro. Like, don't piss me off.
Kevin will force it. Don't worry. Even if there's two, man.
Actually, do not piss me off, bro. Can you? No. Gary, is this what my club has become? Gary, just send me down to the Championship now. Because what do you mean, Gary O'Neill? Like, can we have some respect? Like, do we know who we are? And you're entertaining talks of Gary O'Neill. And the funny thing is, this board would do it, bro. They would 100% entertain it. They're probably even looking at Michael Carrick right now. Our directors are looking at Michael Carrick thinking, he's doing a decent job at Man United. Let's see if he's interested in coming to Chelsea. Why are you looking at Carrick? I don't know how it looks to you guys from the outside, but I personally don't think there's much of a project, quote unquote, left anymore. Like, the approach is too scattergun for me.
The thing with Chelsea, though, is that of the big six, Chelsea is that one team which can thrive with chaos. Like, Chelsea will be shit, win the league, shit, win the league, shit. I'm just like, there's no middle ground. Every other team around you, though, there's a progression. With Chelsea, it's like other teams, like, okay, sixth, okay, third, okay, first, okay, second, okay, first, okay, second, okay, first for like 10 years. Chelsea, yeah, these man can fight relegation and then win the league the next league season. Come back, middle table, win the league again. Like, It's chaos. But if you won the league, I won't be surprised. That's how Chelsea are naturally.
But that's the thing. That's like what you just explained is not sustainable, bro. A club that's performing like that, something's going wrong. Like this is why, as much as I loved Abramovich, like this guy gave me an amazing childhood, bro. My childhood was littered with trophies, bro. I was going to primary school telling guys on the play, "I'll bang you in your face, bro." My club, like, don't chat to me, bro. Like you can't chat to me, bro.
That was blood money. I'm so sorry,
bro. I don't care where the money came from. It gave you
had blood
21 trophies in 19 years. Do you know how mad that is? That's not small boy numbers, bro. Like Abramovich changed our broke lives, man. So this is the thing with Abramovich. It all looks beautiful on the surface, but when you look underneath, goodness me, the books were cooked. The books were cooked like puff, bro. Like this guy was just making up numbers. The guy was just writing checks, bro. We had a window where we spent 250 million on Giroud, Zappacosta, Drinkwater, Kante, Alonso. 250 mil, and there was only 2 good players. Like, bro, this guy was just writing checks saying, don't worry. That's why when these new American guys and Clear Lake and whatever came to buy the club, the debt was like over $1 billion. They had to write it off because we were doing nonsense, bro. Like guys were talking about City's 115 charges. I just keep quiet, bro, because listen, nobody needs to know what Chelsea was doing, bro. But honestly, in all seriousness, I do think that Rosenior is. I think this step is too early in his career, but honestly, because the board didn't plan ahead from firing Maresca, they just said, you know what, let's just use Rosenior because it's like a pipeline. Whoever's at Strasbourg has a chance of going to Chelsea. So, yeah, I have no expectations. I'm just enjoying the ride for whatever it is. If the car crashes, it crashes. If we succeed, we succeed. Just like I'm just here.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. You know, you've got some decent young players here and there, which is always going to excite you. João Pedro recently has been doing well, but we could easily talk about the matches, like we've been talking about other matches. But one thing that I found so funny was when it was like near the end of the game when Traore was trying to get like a last minute equalize and whatnot, and then he dashed Cucurella on the floor, and then João Pedro. You saw it in the camera.
I can't lie, yeah. People are doing my boy Cucurella wrong because he was off balance already, man. Like he wasn't even fully standing. But I get Traore, he's a juiced up roid head, bro. Like, of course, like, what do you want Cucurella to do? Like, look at Cucurella and then look at Adama Traore, bro. That's not even an even matchup.
Cucurella's clever. To lie to you, balance is not a factor that matter. Cucurella would have got dash regardless. because when even his stance, man was like this.
He walked up to him like
and then João Pedro was. I said this guy ought to bang him, bro. I was like, this guy. I said, what? Like, back your teammates, yeah, but know your level.
When he started doing the arms, I was like, it's over.
Bro. Dima have lost the game in the dying embers, and you think it's not to push him. Bro, he wouldn't die. Bro, even Todibo was choking, man. Bro, the guy just lost the game. What save? Think about it, yeah. Have you ever played FIFA with your boys, yeah, and then your boys emoting? Like you're losing and then you're emoting. Now imagine that in public, in front of people on the TV. Of course you'll bang him.
I don't know if you saw that clip of Cucurella rage baiting Todibo. So I don't know what Todibo was saying to him, but Cucurella's like, Cucurella is the biggest wind up in our team, bro. This guy, this is why his hair gets pulled like every 3 games because I don't know what he says to these guys, but he gets under their skin, man.
Don't forgive that, brother. After the Euros,
bro. Honestly,
I'm gonna say like you can't. I'll say that to Kevin in the chat as well. You can't trust the guy that has got. You saw how prominent the black spray was. The black spray, the mesh, and the roid arms. Yeah, he's not one to be messed with at all. No, he's scary.
On a little sidebar, yeah. Adama Traore's physique. Surely this cannot be conducive to professional football, bro.
I don't know how he's done it, bro.
How is he carrying that mass around and still sprinting? Like, he needs to be playing rugby.
But I've seen him get bodied by Davinson Sanchez at Chelsea back in the day and Pogba. So
bro, I thought Lewis Skelly done him one time.
Yes, like I think his muscle is like it's for show muscle. It's not like badness muscle. obviously, I'm in healthcare, so I don't sound like a dummy. But man, then if you know, you know in it. Like it's a podcast. It's not overthink. Yeah. There's certain men who are mager but just strong for no reason. Like Pogba, for example. I even put Lissandro Martinez in that situation, in my opinion. Just strong for no reason. They have man them bulky for no reason. No strength.
Bro, like it's all sorry. There's zero functional muscle, man. It's all just
bro. The mind muscle connection. He's not progressive overloaded. Bro.
Oh man. Obviously the transfer window's closed, so we didn't sign anyone. And you know what? Thank God. I can't believe a transfer window has gone by where I'm happy that we didn't sign anybody, bro. Like Chelsea, we've signed too many people. The strategy is just either mimic my man who had the files released and sign all these Brazilian youngsters, or just like my thing is this: why are we so obsessed with young talent? That it wouldn't kill us to sign a player over 25, you know. There's great players over 25.
That's what Thiago Silva was there.
And this is the thing. Thiago Silva was there when Todd Boehly still had a say. I'm telling you guys, if we had Todd Boehly still in charge, man, this is a guy that wanted to gamble it all and said, how much is it for Ronaldo? Todd Boehly was a visionary, bro. He said, bring me Ronaldo. What? Throw in Neymar as well. He said, bring me superstars.
That guy played career mode, bro.
I don't care. I love Boehly because he understood that young talent wins, but also you need big names, bro. He was thinking ahead. He said, you know what? If Ronaldo comes to Stamford Bridge, the commercial revenue alone is paying for that transfer, bro. Yeah, he might ruin the dressing room, but that's a gamble you take. Bro. Fair enough. He might have killed the careers of guys like Esteval, but listen, that's a gamble you take. It's Ronaldo, bro. But you know what? Things happen for a reason. But before we even move on to a different topic, I want to ask you guys, who do you think is going to get sacked first? Rosenior or Arne Slot?
Oh, that's easy for me, Arne Slot. I can tell you why, but
Arne Slot, it makes sense because they'll like just on the fact they just hired them, they'll look weak if they sack Rosenior before someone like Slot.
Bro, I can't lie. The way Liverpool season has gone, I'm shocked.
Let me address that though, because I made a bold prediction saying Slot will get sacked before Amram. I still don't think I'm wrong. They only sacked Amram and took their finger out their arse because he disrespected them. If he didn't disrespect them, Amram's still our coach now.
Yeah, 100%. We all know that. That's the worst.
I just want that to be out there. Not that I was chatting shit. Like rubbish. Like, that's what I need man to understand. But yeah, no, I think Slot will definitely get sacked before my man still.
Do you know why I think Slot's gonna get sacked? Because of, do you remember first before he came? And Klopp was all like la 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 la. Oh no, Slot, and he was gassing him, and like Klopp has been nothing but nice to this brother. And then obviously Slot had that good first season. Then now you've seen like Liverpool's shell has been cracked. It's like all he ever does is diss Liverpool's past history. He's like, oh, like it's great that we got through in the Champions League, considering that a few seasons ago we were in Europa getting beaten by Atalanta. And I was like, bro, you're dissing Klopp's body of work. Like, this is when I knew that this guy is getting serious. Or apparently he had a bust-up with Curtis Jones, and I think they were close to selling Curtis Jones to Inter.
Swear.
Yeah, like I saw it on Fabrizio's page. I don't know. It's not happened, I don't think. But that's how you know that this guy he's happy to fall out with anybody and everybody.
I think it's a Dutch thing, you know. I'm starting to understand that they're a bit rigid. Not really much people skills, and I'm not saying that in a like derogatory way, but based on what we've seen in terms of management, they seem to do that. And the Portuguese, I'm sorry, not everyone can be Mourinho. I feel like Amram tried to be this Mourinho. No, we've seen it. It's come and it's gone. It's come and it's gone. Yeah.
No,
Man won a Champions League with Porto. He won a Champions League with Porto. That's why he could behave like that. You haven't done that, broski. That's what someone had to tell him.
Mourinho sent up his keeper to score against Madrid.
Literally.
Bro, even that. Did you guys see it? Someone tried to place a bet saying no goalkeeper to score in all of the 18 games.
I saw
and the odds are something crazy, bro. It was like 4,000 to 1 or something. I don't know. I can't lie. This is why gambling is a sin, bro. Because
trust me,
imagine putting serious bet on that, thinking, yeah, this is a guaranteed winner.
Yeah,
and then you just see that 96-minute header or something. I'll just go to bed. I'll just take myself to bed because there's. How often does a goalkeeper score in a match of football? It's so rare. It's probably once like every 8 games or something.
Yeah,
if even that.
It was a beautiful goal, though. Oh wow! Like
it was prime Didier Drogba as well.
If that don't show you the levels of professional football, that guy did what Sunday League strikers can't do. That header was beautiful.
Right. Most people, I think that goal reminded a lot of people that goalkeepers are actually very competent outfield players. Like if they had to, they can do a shift in like a defensive role or something because like, these guys are still actual professional footballers at the end of the day. Like being a goalkeeper, you still need to be able to like do kick ups and all these flicks and tricks and stuff because that's part of your skill set, bro. Like you need to be good at your feet, especially in modern football now. But before we even wrap up, I want to quickly talk about AFCON because to me,
we've not had time for weeks.
Yeah, that was sensational. AFCON is proof that God is real. Because when evil tries to prevail, God reminds everybody that He sees all, bro. From Senegal's clearly on goal, the goal that was disallowed had no business being disallowed. That was never a foul anyway. Then there was the whole penalty that was given away, and you know what? I respect Senegal for walking off. I hate all this stuff about respectability politics with like black football teams because it's not good for the sport, whatever. Bro, Argentina done that a couple years ago, you know.
Really?
Yeah,
against Germany.
Yeah, they walked off. I didn't hear anyone talking about this is bad for the sport, doesn't look good. It's calm when Argentina does it. It's not fine when Senegal does it. I wonder why. But I don't want to go into that now because my thing is Morocco is a disgrace to football. Period. All this stupid tactics with the ball boys stealing the keeper's towels and all this, like, that's nothing to do with football, man. Like, it's shameful. Like, if that's how you have to win, then you're not a winner, man. Because imagine that happening in a Prem game. It's raining, and then you see Sheffield United ball boy going to steal Senna Lamon's towel, bro. You thinking, what are you doing, bro? Go to your side of the pitch.
Why did they get the towels in the first place? That's what I'm wondering.
So what they were trying to do was, they started doing it from the Nigeria game, to be fair, but obviously Nigeria is a useless football team. So
no common sense,
No common sense, bro. So what they were doing is, because it was raining, keepers normally have towels by their side to dry their gloves so they can still catch the ball. So Morocco was taking the towels away so that their gloves would stay wet and they're more likely to make a mistake. That's just not in the spirit of the game, man. You don't need to be doing all that stuff. And then
Nobody was tweeting about the towels after. These jokes.
He's a donor. I don't even want to chat about him, bro. But the thing that was annoying me was the fact that the stewards were getting involved, bro. Why am I seeing the stewards stealing towels? Your job is to make sure that the audience is behaving in an orderly manner. You're getting involved, and then you have Hakimi as well. The Morocco fans are telling him, "Yeah, go take the towel, go take the towel." And he's doing it. If they tell you jump off a cliff, are you gonna do it?
Exactly.
But what do you guys think? What did you guys think about the tournament besides the Morocco stuff, though?
You didn't go first, Carrick, or
yeah, I'll go. I can't lie. The refereeing compared to the last AFCON was appalling. Like I remember the AFCON before, we were like, "This is how the Premier League can learn from this." We went back like 5,000 years at least. Like we done so much for the black race, and then it just got undone by the AFCON. Like, I saw it in the final. It was a Congolese referee, and I was fearing for my life. You know, I was like, Senegal have to win, or there's so many men that will be onto me.
Even like stuff like that, the ref decisions. Yeah. Sorry, before I let you speak, Kevin. I heard that Morocco was allowed to lodge a complaint to, I think it was CAF, about the fact that the ref in the final was Algerian, and then they had him changed. But then when it was Nigeria now, our ref was Ghanaian, bro.
Ghanaian.
I don't want to chat too much here, but when I saw that, I said, it's a long day.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'll type myself
in the chat. I was like, it's over.
I messaged to my group chat. I said, Ghana ref, safe.
Yeah, man. And we saw it, like the decisions was such BS. I was like, you know what? Fair play. But even before we talk about the ref, I need Samuel Chukwueze. I need that guy to go to his bathroom mirror, stand in front of the mirror, take his shirt off, get a belt, just flog himself 20 times. Because who do you think you are? The most important penalty in your career, and you're walking up doing both, chewing gum. Who do you think you are, bro? Like, can you take this seriously? And the actual penalties we took as well. As when Kevin and Carrick asked me, did you watch Nigeria for our AFCON? I told these guys, God is my witness. In total, I watched Nigeria for about 14 minutes. Across all the games they played.
I thought you were lying as well.
The games. I was not lying. I can't tell you who the starting 11 was for any of those games. Because after we went to Prince of Peckham for the last AFCON final to watch Senegal, to watch Ivory Coast versus Nigeria in the final. After that, my mom told me, detach from Nigeria. Remove yourself from Nigerian football. Well, my mom's been alive for how long? She said, listen, forget Nigerian football. They're going to give you false hope. You're going to reach the final. They're going to play sick for the whole tournament. When it finally matters, and they need to... Everyone was getting gassed because we beat Zambia 4-0 or 4-1 or whatever. I said, name me one Zambian footballer, bro. Name me one. What's it called? Patson Daka from Leicester or something. That's like the only guy that I know. Other than that, who is Zambia, bro? That's not a victory. That's a given. With all due respect to Zambia. So when it's come to playing an actual serious team now, and it's gone to penalties, and I said, listen, can we be surprised? Can we be surprised? Osimhen is there slapping the captain's hand away and shouting at Lookman. Like, bro, what are we doing? It is what it is.
It is like, no disrespect to Nigeria in it, but every international competition, you lot are just there for drip. Like, you know, Nike's campaigns, they were like, oh, JJ Okocha, chief flair officer. Oh, the flair is gone from football. It's time to bring it back. I'm just like,
oh.
And then Eric Shell, the manager, was wearing some Nike button down.
That was drippy though.
That was drip. I can't lie.
That was drip.
They're selling them now. They sold them in the central branches.
Let me
not the
tell
Nigerian one, obviously, but they sell them.
Let me tell you my problem with the AFCON. Yeah, the tournament was a good tournament, and it was always nice to see African culture. So let's get the positives out the way. Yeah,
of course.
The quality of football is still very questionable. Like, I was like, any opponent we had, I would only respect them based on how many Prem footballers are recognized. I'm gonna be so blunt. I'll look at a team, and I'll look at their quote unquote best player, whether it's on stats or if I recognize them, see what league they play. Russian league, free eats. Wasn't always the case, but that's just how I was doing, innit? Like, my ball knowledge is not to Russia and them and there. Anyway, let's go to Nigeria specifically. Yeah, Akko Adams come to the front. Akko Adams come to the front. I don't know you, but then I watched him in Algeria. I was like, hey, this guy's kind of cold, you know. I was telling Carrick, because we watched the game together. I said, hey, he's kind of cold, you know.
Like, did he like round the keeper or something?
He rounded the keeper, but the thing is that there was foreshadowing. You know, God always has to warn you. There was one diabolical miss he did before that, and I ignored it because he then scored a nice goal after. I said, oh, you know what? It happens to the best of us, yeah. But that was God warning me. Where was this guy, Morocco, please? In the game against Morocco, where did this guy go? He played like Garnacho. He was literally in the Nigerian Garnacho that game. Right, that's one. Number 2, Carrick, Denzel, Carrick. Name me one sporting association where your best player gets subbed off before critical moments. Tell me one.
Bro, when I saw that sub, I said we deserve to go home today.
No, I think it's Osimhen doing it, you know. I think it's Osimhen asking for a sub.
I think the same too.
But you think he's scared of the pressure?
Bro.
Or penalties at least. Yeah.
Bro. If you are the coach of the 1996 Chicago Bulls, would you sub off Michael Jordan?
Hell no, bro. Even if his leg is broken, I'm giving him a shot of something. I'm telling him play through that, bro.
Bro, I'm even putting illegal substances into his system. We'll worry about the ban later. Go and win me this game. Why is the best striker coming off for penalty shooter? That is where your money is made. Penalty shooter is where your money is made.
He took off Lookman as well, innit?
The thing is that taking off Lookman, it's not great, but I hear it. Osimhen is our gunman. Why are you being subbed off? You get it?
Yeah.
Anyway, nevertheless, he's subbed off, yeah. Chukwueze, condolences, he lost his mum recently. So I'm not going to do too much, you know what I mean? But that penalty was not great. Obviously, there's a lot I want to say, but due to respect, I'll leave that there. Let's not forget that idiot after him, though, that left back. The keeper dove so earlier, showed you his intention, and you guys shot it at him. That target practice. Yeah. And I messaged you to group chat, yeah? I said, Nigeria is a godless land. Because if you fear God, you don't play football like that. You don't play football like that. Because even our keeper is suspect. I don't know his club history. I don't know what club he plays for.
Where does he play? I'm searching it now. I've had enough.
Search it still. I don't even know.
I don't know where he plays.
I need to find out. This guy probably plays for like Enugu Warriors or something, bro.
Bro, something like that, bro.
You man, listen. He plays for a club called Chippa United.
There we go.
Let me tell you what country. Have a guess what country that is, bro.
Chippa United.
Yeah.
South Africa.
Have a guess where Nigeria. Carrick got it correct. Our number one goalkeeper plays in the South African League, bro.
Is that
our number one goalkeeper plays in the South African Premier League. Nuke the whole football institution, bro.
Is that not the league, yeah, where them will be like dancing with the ball and like putting it on their head and stuff?
This is the league where these guys are doing literally what Kevin said, and then they're going to get beat at halftime, bro. Nuke the whole Nigerian Football Federation, bro.
When he saved, I think he saved a pen or two. He saved 1 or 2 pens, yeah. I said, oh my God, this stiff brother. No diddy. This guy is stiff. Like, his diving is horrendous, yeah. I said he saved the penalty. We surely can't fumble this now. Chukwueze did his rubbish, right? Then they scored. I think he saved 2. Then we didn't capitalize with the left back. So, long story short, Nigeria, you're not getting my support again. I'm not getting my heart involved again. And to summarize my segment, yeah, Senegal, thank you. Because I won't touch on it because it's a football podcast, but the political disarray that keeps coming from AFCON when it comes to Africa, North African and West African discourse, it's not great. Guys, we're all unified at the end of the day. We're all African, so let's chill out. That's the first thing, yeah? But Senegal, shout out to Senegal. Let's just say it like that. Let's leave it like that.
Facts.
I want to talk a bit about Congo still. Like,
what was there to talk about?
Relax. Relax. Just because there's two Nigerians, isn't it? I can't talk about my own country yet.
When did they end it?
That was not a cameo. We got to knockouts, and then we had flipping Bakambu up front. So what can you do? Once he leaves my country, we will do great things. Because Johan Vissa couldn't make it because he had an injury the knee injury, and he was just coming back. So he was fit, but it was like Newcastle,
Johan Vissa.
Yeah, Newcastle.
You would have left in the same stage.
Relax with that. No, calm down. Because the same the same weekend that we went out to Algeria, he scored. So don't try this.
Why you're trying like you have business like some world beater.
He's stuff for you lot. Don't worry. He's stuff for you lot.
I promise
he
you.
He was stuff for you lot.
Your ambition is not dislodging Hoyland.
Carrick set that up that if they had Worcester, they would have gone to the semi-final.
Wait.
Anyone who's not football, you're this like prime R9.
No, but the thing is, Mahrez didn't even play well. That's what I'm saying.
Mahrez is 30-something years old. He's allowed to do that.
Who else did they have in the team?
How old is Johan Visser?
I don't know. He's probably 30 or something. Who knows? He's like, you know when they're bold, you can't tell their age. Like,
if Johan Visser is of prime age, I promise you, he wouldn't have done nothing. No, Johan Visser is 29 years old. So you have Johan Visser in his prime. He's not doing anything.
Relax. We drew to Senegal, so there was promise. The issue was that our defense
Senegal was pacing themselves.
Well, no, you didn't watch a single minute. Right. Don't you try it? This is a bad agenda you have, but it's calm. You're making me rethink everything I've been saying. If the Congolese ref scammed you, I'll say nothing.
That Congolese ref in the final was a big violated still.
No, he violated, and he was smiling as well.
Hey, what happened to Angola though?
They didn't even. I'll be real. If they do well, then it's calm. Angola's the place that I'll go to for holiday. They're not for football. You get me?
I hear it.
Like, very nice sunny country, but when it comes to football, them man should just stick to dancing. You get me? They're there to do, all of that other stuff. Congo's where I invest football wise, but
that's where you invest
football wise. But
I say investing. You're going broke, bro. Investing in Congo.
No, because
Balassi's not looking good.
Balassi's gone, so there's hope. Like Balassi, the hate I had for years. Don't you do this to me, man? It was peak.
That's Balassi. I respect Balassi, bro.
I was cussing him since uni days. You remember? Since uni.
Yeah, but he was basically carrying Congo, bro. Him and Maswaku.
He did F4, man. Maswaku, that's my brother, man.
I'll be honest. If Balassi was playing, I'd watch a Congolese game because he was entertaining.
Facts.
He was entertaining in a bad way. No end product.
I promise you, there's not much difference. There's not much difference between Balassi and Johan Visser.
The thing is, at least our keeper played in Europe, but it's calm.
Guys are flexing goalkeeper position.
But regardless, we just got to see how our World Cup qualification goes, and then we go from there, man. Because Jamaica and New Caledonia do nothing, so I'm just waiting for the World Cup to come.
Have we discussed this on pod? How many points are we going to get? We discussed it in the car. We discussed it in the car. We discussed it in the car.
What's this?
Yeah.
How many points Congo will get in the World Cup?
Oh, yes. Listen, I'm saying this now on pod. Congo is not getting more than 1 point, bro.
Calm down. Wait. Let me check. Okay, the teams in our group, because we're gonna beat Jamaica realistically. Because if we don't,
you're not beating Jamaica. Stop saying you're like
they're bad. You're not gonna beat the Reggae Boys, bro. That's where your 1 point's coming from.
You guys can't even name 5 players in the Jamaica team.
Greenwood's gonna announce that they lost.
No, he will not. This is
Greenwood.
That's a Greenwood versus Maswaku. Maswaku's tearing both hamstrings, bro.
He's not even declared, and he won't declare anyways. But continue. Okay, name me 5 Jamaican players.
Ravel Morrison.
He doesn't even start for them. That says everything.
Leon Bailey,
Ravel Morrison.
Leon Bailey was beefing over their airplanes, and you think he's gonna do something for Jamaica?
Listen, that's where your 1 point is coming from, bro. Be humble. That's where your 1 point.
No, Jamaica aren't making the World Cup. That's the point. So anyways, we'd have Portugal, Uzbekistan, and Colombia.
Okay, wait. Let's go team by team. Portugal is slapping you.
Yeah,
Portugal is recolonizing you on the world stage, bro. That's the
Portugal. As long as it looks respectable, I'll take a 3-1. You get me?
That's respectable. 3-1. I'll take it. Top bins on your head, bro.
Let me tell you what's gonna happen, yeah, because it's the World Cup script I see every single tournament, yeah. Both you and Kazakhstan will be on 0 points. You guys will Kazakhstan will score first. Yeah. You will score. What is it? Uzbekistan, sorry.
Yeah.
You guys will score late, yeah. All your players run on the pitch, and they'll be like, "Oh, condolence, draw." All the Congolese guys will celebrate. All the Congolese guys will celebrate. Be like, "Yeah, they went with at least 1 point." That's what's gonna happen.
Bro, you're not getting okay. Continue, Karis. Who do you think you're gonna get your points from?
We'll get 3 points from Uzbekistan, man. Their franchise player is Kushanov from Manchester City.
He's going to play strike.
Bro,
He's not going to.
They play their clouty players up front.
Kushanov is turning into Berbatov, bro. He's playing up front.
There's no shame.
Man said 3 points in the World Cup. Are you bugging?
How can your franchise be a defender? That is shameful.
Bro. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with that, bro. Hey, Canada's franchise is a defender, bro, and he plays as a winger when he's out there.
Colombia, as long as we hack Luis Diaz's legs, we're calm.
Colombia is putting you, bro.
As long as we hack Luis Diaz's legs,
Colombia is gonna take your players to Colombia for slave trade to pick their coffee beans, bro. You're not beating them. You're not beating Colombia, bro. What are we talking about? This guy's Luis Diaz is gonna pull cha-cha on your head.
No. Portugal will get a slapping, but like the rest, you never know in life, innit?
You're sitting here, okay. All jokes aside, you're sitting here telling me that you are going to get points from Colombia.
No, we're gonna get points from Uzbekistan. That's the one I said. Yeah,
that's your draw. That's your draw.
No, we'll get 3 points. Relax, we'll get 3 points.
You're not getting 3 points,
bro.
Go through Uzbekistan squad right now.
Bro. Go through Congolese squad right now.
Yeah, go through our squad, man. It's calm. Apart from
Uzbekistan,
it's calm.
Bro, don't make me do a combined 11.
Every day combine 11 of you lot.
Please, let's not do that.
Let me see the Uzbeks then. Let me see this one.
You lot are lying to yourselves.
You're gonna see one brother, yeah. I'm gonna describe the trim, and you're gonna know exactly the trim. But remember Ben Arthur's trim in Newcastle, where it's like you've got the thing here, yeah, and this side is skin fade, and you got like a line. There's gonna be one Uzbekistan player that has that, and it's gonna be 2-footed, 5-star school moves. I promise you.
And he's gonna score from like 25 yards, bro.
That was the worst part about flipping AFCON. 119th minute, that brother banged it from like 30 yards. Oh, my crime.
Do you know what's mad? Uzbekistan's manager. Guess who that manager is, bro? Fabio Cannavaro.
How badly has he failed in life?
Bro, their manager's Cannavaro.
He's going to use Congo to propel himself to the world stage.
No, he won't. How can you feel that bad in life that you're mentioning them?
Yeah, I've just looked at the Uzbek squad, bro.
Thank you.
Listen, in the Uzbek squad, yeah, the player that plays in the highest league in their squad is the Turkish league, bro.
Thank you.
Osimhen plays there.
Facts. That's a good league. Hey, Leroy Sané is there as well. That's a good league. They got levels in this, bro.
No, but the majority of their players played Uzbekistan. Like 90% of them.
Yeah, what about you, man? What about Congo?
We got man playing French League, Premier League, everywhere,
the
man.
The same league you call Farmers League, by the way.
Well, I don't call the Farmers League. Don't come to me saying that. I don't say that. You do. We got players everywhere.
All I'm saying is Congo is not getting more than 1 point in the World Cup, bro.
At all.
Is Angola qualified?
They're dead anyways. You can't say anything to me that will affect me regardless. But
I say gave up already.
All right, so cool. So okay, what's your prediction is 3 points. So I'm assuming you think you're not going to make it to knockouts.
I mean, if 3 points is enough. We'll see in it. But
hey, look Colombia, at the pod now, bro. You're not just be on yes or no. Do you think Congo is
don't
be serious.
Don't cut the corner. Just say
be serious, Karis.
Literally.
If we injure Luis Diaz, yes.
Injure him all you want, you're still getting packed in by Colombia. I don't know why you're talking like you're the one player away.
Word.
And Nigeria aren't even close.
Morbid obese, James Rodriguez stop hacking you.
You're watching from home, so it's calm.
That makes it even sweeter.
What?
You have to support that.
That's what you call an unrestricted hate watch. I don't need to worry about what Nigeria is doing. I just need to focus on make sure you lose, bro.
Literally.
That's all. That's my only job. Even if the games are at 4 a.m., I'm waking up.
So you're actually going to wake up for the American time to watch Congolese games? No, you
so
wouldn't.
watch Congo lose, 100%, bro. That will give me all the fuel that I need to go into work in the morning, bro.
I just clocked. I just realized we're going to be watching the games on their time, innit?
Yeah.
That's
so people will be going to the bars at 11 to watch games, like England games and stuff.
Bro, I can't lie. That World Cup might mash up my sleeping pattern. I don't know if I'm on that, you know.
I think that's a highlight World Cup still. Pure highlights. Pure highlights. I'm sorry.
Some of them group stage games are going to be at 3 a.m. and 4 a.m., bro.
Exactly. YouTube highlights. Extended.
Yeah,
extended highlights.
Honestly, they got to figure that out.
Literally, it's enough for me in that regard. Then that's dark.
If we're trying to be fair, it's the World Cup. They need to figure out a time zone that works for the rest of the world, bro.
Exactly.
The games cannot be scheduled at silly times because
you can't prioritize, man. They'll call it soccer, bro. I'm sorry.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Let's be sincere where the real buzz is coming from.
But yeah, anyways, yeah. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We kind of just ended with a little bit of pitter patter, but as you know, Congo are gonna make it into the knockouts. Arsenal are gonna win the league. United.
EFL Cup tomorrow. Arsenal versus Chelsea.
I'm there still.
Yeah.
At the time of recording, Arsenal versus Chelsea. What do you think is gonna happen then?
Rosenior's doing it. I told you this is Chelsea's first black British manager, bro. He's doing it for the black boys in London. We're turning it around and we're sending you home. You don't need the League Cup. Let Rosenior have his little.
Who's playing home? Who's home and who's away?
Arsenal's home.
We're at home.
Yeah, it's a bit dark.
Sorry, have you guys seen that video of the United fans celebrating when Gyökeres came on?
Let's move past. All that matters is that we're top of the league. We're all doing our own thing. Let's see what happens. But yeah, anyway, it's been your boys, and yeah, make sure to follow us on all platforms, on Instagram, on TikTok when you get it up and running, on Twitter. And yeah, thanks for your support always, and we'll see you soon from the Couchside Coaches. Thank you.